What happens when a late-night comedy joke leads to a federal agency targeting a major broadcaster? The FCC has ordered a review of ABC's licenses after Jimmy Kimmel called Melania Trump an expectant widow. The timing was immediate. Here's what happened. Kimmel made the joke on his late-night show, and the FCC quickly responded by ordering a review of ABC's broadcast licenses. This isn't just about one joke or one comedian. Many observers believe this represents something more fundamental about how government power intersects with media criticism. The underlying concern, as many in legal and media circles have pointed out, is that government action against media outlets for jokes about political figures represents a potential abuse of regulatory power and a threat to free speech principles. Historically, such direct government intervention in response to political humor would have been considered corrupt and would have sparked outrage across the political spectrum. According to widespread consensus among constitutional observers, this represents a departure from those historical norms, suggesting what some call a backsliding from constitutional protections. Think about what that actually means. The FCC is a federal regulatory body with real power over broadcast licenses. When it acts in response to criticism of political figures, it creates what many see as a chilling effect on media independence. Critics have been quick to point out what they view as double standards here. They argue that the president himself openly makes derogatory statements about others without facing similar regulatory scrutiny. This isn't the first time political humor has intersected with controversy either. There was a previous incident where political figures made jokes about violence against a political opponent's family member, which was treated very differently than the current situation. The pattern that concerns constitutional experts is clear. The standards being applied appear inconsistent depending on who is being criticized and who holds power. The FCC's role is supposed to be about technical compliance and public interest standards, not content policing based on political preferences. When that line blurs, it raises questions about whether regulatory agencies are being used as tools of political retaliation rather than neutral arbiters of broadcasting standards. So a comedian makes a joke, and a federal agency moves to investigate his network's licenses. Whether you found the joke funny or offensive, the question worth asking is this: should regulatory power work this way? What do you think the line should be between legitimate oversight and political retaliation?